Yo, what's up guys? TheInsaneGamefreak here to bring you could kind of call this a rant video slash discussion, but probably mainly a rant because I need to talk to my fan base for a second. One Piece fan base. I remember the days, and this is just kind of a predecessor. A lot of people hate One Piece fans now because they're considered the worst out of the big three fan base purely because, well, essentially half of us are elitists, which is, I think that words get thrown out a little bit too much. There are some fans like me who just strictly do prefer One Piece out of the best. Like, I believe it's better than Naruto and Bleach. That's just a fact I believe. I mean, as long as you're not like overly bashing the other two, that's all that really matters. But anyways, we're considered the worst fan base, which I found hilarious that we're elitists, even though back in like 07 and 06, if you were on YouTube and you were a One Piece fan then, you couldn't say one good thing about One Piece back in 07 or 06 without getting bashed. And this is before I made videos. I made videos like late 08. In 06 and 07, I would go on to like Naruto videos and be like, oh, well, this reminds me of a scene of One Piece, or I thought One Piece has a cool, or maybe it was a One Piece video, and you would just see people being bashed the fuck out of just because you like One Piece. And then I like how when Strong World and fucking Marineford and them fell down, shit came out, and everyone lost their minds, and Ace died. It was like, oh my god, One Piece is the greatest shit ever. And because of that, we now have these group of fans who think, the elitists, which are the motherfuckers who view it to be like godsend. I mean, mind you, it's my favorite anime and manga, but I don't think it's a godsend. I don't think, that I should worship Oda as a god. I think he made a great fucking series. I give the man his props, but I don't think he's a god. And you also have these dumbass fans, and the dumbass fans are the ones I'm actually addressing. The dumbass fans, you are the fuckers who say the following phrase. And I fucking hate this phrase. You should get into One Piece. It gets good at Water 7 and CP9. If you're a real One Piece fan, you understand the problem with that phrase. It gets good at Water 7 and CP9? Really? So it takes over 200 episodes to get good. Is that what the fuck our fan base is amounted to now? That when we recommend One Piece to somebody, we don't tell them about the interesting characters and the interesting character designs, maybe the innovation in attacks, maybe the foreshadowing that Oda likes to do. No, we tell them as soon as you get to fucking Water 7 and CP9, the series gets great. It's good as shit. But, everything before it, nah, you can skip. And this is what I fucking hate. First off, I've said this in other videos before, if you fucking run into a fan who tells you that, they're full of shit. I don't count them as a fan. I'm sorry. Because here's the one argument, here's the thing against that statement that you would think would be common sense. Water 7 isn't as good as it is unless you have the backdrop of the rest of the fucking series. For example, Luffy versus Usopp and the whole shit with Usopp isn't as powerful if you didn't see the progression of the fucking character. It doesn't make sense if you don't see the progression of the character. I'm not even joking. That's not even like a joke and exaggeration. You literally, the whole Usopp thing isn't good unless you see that progression. It doesn't make any fucking sense. The shit with Robin is almost the same damn thing. You can't make that fucking argument that it gets good when you fucking ignore these things. It's like, and then the fact that our fan base is the only fan base, and I hate this, and this is like the biggest flaw of our fan base. Our fan base is the only fucking fan base that tells new fans to skip arcs. What? Considering also One Piece is the one out of the three that foreshadows the most, it's also the one that tells its fans the most to skip arcs. Our fan base tells new fans to skip arcs. What? Actually, that whole idea in general is stupid as fuck. I'm sorry. The last time I checked, anime, manga, and cartoons, and movies, and books, and shit are meant for entertainment. It's not a fucking race. Why the fuck are you rushing through a story? If you don't want to read the story, don't fucking read it. Don't just skip arcs because of hype. I hate people. It's like fucking entertainment peer pressure. Oh, Breaking Bad is amazing, but you can skip certain seasons because not that much happened. Or you can skip certain episodes because those episodes aren't fucking important. You know, I think only the 90s generation understands this because we watch shit like Rugrats and we watch like old school 90s cartoons that had like one-shot episodes that nothing really carried over. And we're used to watching this shit, but we have an appreciation for it. Whereas like the newer generation has this dumbass idea that, oh, you should just skip arcs. Like niggas who tell One Piece fans to skip Skypiea. Really? Okay, fine. Skypiea isn't the best arc in the fucking series, but it's still One Piece. It's not like the arc completely deviates from the One Piece formula. It's still fucking One Piece at its core. Why would you tell them to skip that arc? There are important things in every arc of a series. And besides that, and here's my thing, this kind of goes into the argument with Bleach, because a lot of people are like, well, if you didn't like the Ironclaw shit in Aizen, or the Fullbringer stuff, but fucking, the war is great. Look, if I come to an arc that is shit, that makes me give no fucks about anything in the series, I'm not continuing the story, because that arc has ruined any fuck I given about the series. So that means if you're a new One Piece fan and you get to Skypiea and it completely ruins you giving a fuck about the series, do not continue to read the series. Do not continue to watch the series. It's not going to be bad if you don't give a fuck. Because why would you keep reading something you don't give a fuck about? I mean, really. It's like as much people... It's the same thing with Fishman Island. Fishman Island is considered to be like one of the worst arcs in the series, from what I've been hearing from fans, even though I don't view it to be that bad of an arc, honestly. I think a lot of people overly bash that arc. I don't think it's a bad arc, personally. That's just me. I love Shirahoshi, but maybe that's just my own biases. Holy, you can go eat a dick, but I don't... Even as a villain, he's not like... He's the worst villain in the series, I will make that argument, but I don't think he's a bad villain in himself. He actually represents a good portion of fucked up individuals in life. So it's not like he's a badly made villain. It's just that he's not enjoyable to watch, which would make sense considering this is for entertainment. Just saying. But here's my thing. I've already seen fans saying, oh, you can skip Fishman Island and just watch like the last part of it. Watch like the Gongor Plaza. Listen to me. Either read the shit as a whole or don't fucking read it. It's like you're ruining the experience. And maybe it's because I'm a diehard fan of the series. But there's no point. Why would you skip canon? The only thing I think people should skip is filler. It's like, why would you tell people to skip? People are like, skip Skypiea. Skip certain parts of East Blue. Skip Fishman Island. Like, really? Really? I'm not saying you have to love every arc in the series, but if an arc makes you stop giving a fuck completely, you should not keep reading. I'm sorry. It's fucking entertainment. If you're not being entertained, then apparently the shit isn't doing the job for you, meaning you should probably go read something else that is. Just saying. And besides, if you're a One Piece fan and you've gone like 150 episodes and you're not invested in the characters, what the fuck? I remember Dirty Mo used to mention that he would get into One Piece and he just didn't give a fuck. I haven't talked to Dirty Mo in a while, but I don't think if he's still watching or reading One Piece and he still feels that way, I'm like, dude, just say fuck it. Fuck the fan base. I'm serious, like fuck the fan base. I don't give a fuck what the fans say, because at the end of the day, the fans aren't watching it for me. The fans aren't enjoying it for me. I'm enjoying it if I'm enjoying it, and I'm hating it if I'm hating it. I don't want to fucking hear this, it gets good at Water 7. Because that's not a fan to me. That's a nigga who watched one arc, like the arc, and then just say, no, it's like, you're a fan of Water 7. You're not a fan of One Piece. You're a fan of the Water 7 arc of One Piece. I'm sorry, it's so fucking stupid. This is an entertainment medium. Why the fuck do people rush through chapters or marathon episodes to catch up with everybody? Like, it really means that fucking much to be, oh, me and you, we both were watching One Piece, we both up to date, It's like people are so worried about the society aspect of entertainment that they forget that it's just meant to entertain you. And people start missing key details and shit, which is why you have some of these reviewers. I'm pretty sure there are chapter reviewers that are like this. I'm like 90% sure there are probably reviewers like this who caught up to maybe One Piece, Bleach, or Naruto, and didn't go into detail and didn't just fully enjoy themselves and immerse themselves in the story. So there are things that'll come up in the series that people think are fucking new and innovative as fuck when they're not. They're actually things that are brought up into the series. Like I'll give you a pure example. Hockey. Let's say you were told to skip Skype, and you get into this whole shit now where hockey's pretty much a common day thing in the One Piece universe. You're gonna be like, oh, it was first brought up in Amazon Lily. That was the first innovation. But then you'll see the flashback in like 516, and you'll see a flashback, and the flashback will have like this Inaru and Luffy fighting. Like, who the fuck is this? I'm like, well, maybe you shouldn't have skipped the fucking arc. I'm sorry, like, why the fuck does our fan base do that? It's like nothing. It's like One Piece has no value to most fans until Water 7. And for those fans, they can go eat a dick. Because those aren't fans. Those are niggas who jumped on a fucking bandwagon because everybody said the arc was so good. And I swear to God, if you skip Fishman, if people are telling you to skip Fishman Island, fuck them niggas who tell you to skip arcs in an anime. I'm sorry. You should not have to do that. You shouldn't do that anyway. It's entertainment. If one arc sucks and it's to the point where you don't give a fuck, don't read anymore. It's just that fucking simple. People were like, why did you drop Bleach? Look, because the Aizen shit bored the fuck out of me. And the Fullbringer shit, I didn't care. I literally don't care. And you want to know how I can tell I really don't care? Because I'm hearing all this epic shit about Bleach now, and I could give a fuck less. I could give a fuck less if if fucking Byakuya dies, or Kenpachi dies, or fucking Ichigo dies. I mean, yeah, I still go back and look at some occasional clips of the older episodes for Bleach. I also do that with other animes I didn't fucking like. I didn't fucking finish because I didn't care for the story. Like Mawar Penguin Drum. It's like, fuck Ringo in the anime, by the way. Just fuck Ringo. I mean, but the whole point I'm making is, don't force yourself to pick up speed or to catch up for some stupid ass so we can talk at it at the same time. Because you're not going to truly enjoy the conversation as much as if you had just read it casually. And in terms of catching up, One Piece it's probably going to go on for like another 10 years. You have all the fucking time in the world to catch up to One Piece. Really. It's not that big of a fucking deal. It's actually just fucking annoying. And I hate the fuck. And any of you fans who fucking do that, that's bullshit. You're not fans. If you are a motherfucker who says it doesn't get good until Water 7, you can go eat a dick. Like, from one Piece fan to a bullshit one, you can go eat a dick. Because that's insulting. Don't insult my franchise. I don't even want you, really, don't insult my franchise. That's just bullshit. I mean, but at the end of the day, you niggas are still gonna do what you want to do. I'm just voicing my opinion. Obviously, niggas will disagree. You should not skip canon arcs. That is my opinion. You should watch a series straight through. It's like you skip filler because it's fucking filler, but you shouldn't skip canon arcs of a series. Because that's what makes the series is. Like, fine, you don't like the arc. You think it's a bad arc. It's like, oh, like people don't like the Foxy arc. Okay, fine, you don't like the Foxy arc. Fire Arc was boring. Did it make you hate the characters? Did you just stop giving a fuck about the characters in general and what the fuck they were doing? If you did, then just move the fuck on. And as I said, like, if I don't know if Nerdy Mo still feels the same way about the series or whatever, but like I remember Nerdy Mo was like, he went like 100 and something episodes and he just didn't give a shit. I'm like, okay, fine. If you went, you should never even go that far in terms of even a long anime. You shouldn't go like 100 episodes long to see if you like it. Because if you're still in the let's see if I like it phase, chances are you're probably not gonna like it. And if you have to wait until a good arc anyway to get you entranced into the story, it's not fucking worth it. Because that means you have to watch the series at its best in order for you to like the damn series. You see the problem with that is, especially with these ongoing series, it's like saying you have to like Naruto at its best to like it in general. That means you would hate half of the arcs in Naruto. The same thing for One Piece. It's like, let's say, and I don't even consider Water 7 or CP9 the best arcs in the damn series. One of my favorite fucking arcs is Thriller Bark, which a lot of people don't like. Why? Because a lot of people don't like Moria. A lot of people don't like the Pointless County. Some people don't like I've heard niggas say they don't like the combo attacks. The fuck is that? Seriously, I hate that. I hate that argument for Thriller Bark. People are like, oh, it's boring. It's like, no, fuck that shit. It's like Water 7 and CP9 are good, But Water 7 and CP9 are not what got me invested in the One Piece. Shit and Thriller Bark is what got me invested in shit like One Piece. In terms of like the style of the arc. So for the fans who are like, if you are new to the series and you want to get into One Piece and you're talking to somebody who's a fan and they sit there and tell you should skip arcs, fuck them. Fuck them. Like really. In terms of One Piece related shit, fuck them. Because that's bullshit. That's for any anime and manga either too. That's not just One Piece. That's any anime and manga. If any anime and manga fan tells you you should skip canon arcs of a series, fuck them. I'm not skipping canon arcs of a series because you deem them as worthless. I will watch them or read them myself and view that shit. It's like when it comes to the fandom, you can recommend me shit. You can get me excited for shit to come. Don't fucking tell me to skip canon. I'm not skipping canon. It's bullshit. That's just something I want to get off my chest because the One Piece fandom is getting reckless and saying stupid shit, and especially because we got season 4 and 5 coming out in English soon, and Strong World and shit, which are pretty much the arcs that are arcs and movie that kind of really cemented One Piece's fan base and its fandom. But literally, fuck you niggas who are like, it gets good at Water 7. Fuck you niggas. Because that's an insult to the rest of the series. The beginning of the series was great. Most people say the series gets good at Arlong. It's like, what, Arlong wasn't good? Nah, whatever. That's just something that just pisses me off. And tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I don't really give a fuck if I piss off something for One Piece fans, because you niggas would say, skip Fishman Island, skip Skypiea, skip these arcs. I'm like, you know what, eat a dick. Same thing for Naruto. Niggas tell you to skip arcs in Naruto, then go eat a dick. You should not have to skip, you shouldn't skip canon, period. Because at the end of the day, you're watching this to have fun. If you have to skip canon to have fun, that's retarded. Why are you watching the series? It's like me skipping the rest of Fullbringer to watch the war. If I don't give a fuck about Fullbringer, why the fuck would I give a care about the war? Just saying. That means I wasn't invested. Yeah, whatever. Life's a game, play to win. Thoughts, comments in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.